Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you are a subscriber, then welcome back. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. I've been doing a little bit of pop-ups at the moment. I visited another pop-up. I wanted to talk to you about the Gucci pop-up. What was there when I attended the event? My experience of Gucci. I've reviewed quite a few products with makeup, but if you look at my previous videos when I first started out, I did a lot of videos on the Gucci handbag. I have a few Gucci handbags and a few SLGs, small leather goods, to talk about the event I attended through invitation. I also wanted to show you a few key pieces that I have from Gucci that I don't think they actually make anymore. So basically Gucci are celebrating 100 years this year of Gucci, and I was invited to attend a store, their pop-up store in Shoreditch, which is in East London. The event was better than I had hoped for, so I attended it with my husband and we really enjoyed it. As you approach the building, it is really clever, and what they've done is have made the building blend into, there's a lot of graffiti around that area, and it's almost like if you didn't look you wouldn't know there was a Gucci building there because of the way that it is. It's sort of hidden. I found that really intriguing and a really excellent choice for location. Gucci has a really interesting vibe now to it. It has really changed, and I think I've mentioned this before. People didn't tend to buy Gucci, and not until the last couple of years where Alessandro Michele took the old archive branding and like the web stripe that you see that is so familiar with Gucci, and he redid it for a new generation. What I love about that is that he's taken old stuff which was 70s and kind of made it modern, and so I think it really resonates with people now who enjoy fashion and really love Gucci, and they've seen this real surgence in popularity. I really admire the path that Gucci has taken in the last couple of years. It was a really interesting event. You come up and the building is huge. The building's like a rectangle shape, and as you approach it, it has lots of branding. It's quite like yellow and subtle in the sense that you wouldn't really know until you saw the Gucci sign, which you see as you walk in. It says there Gucci, and then you go in through the front door. As you enter, you were able to sit down and watch the recent Gucci fashion show, which was the Love Parade. The fashion show took place on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Chinese Man Theatre, but it's the Chinese Theatre now, was where the backdrop was, the fashion models coming out of the theatre and then walking onto the main part of the road which had been blocked off, and then on each side you had like celebrities that were sitting and watching. I saw quite a few faces there, very familiar ones, and within the fashion show itself I think Jared Leto was also one of the models. The clothing was absolutely beautiful. It really captured the spirit of Gucci, and then as you came out of that you came into the main section and it had the collection that was specific to Gucci and 100 years of it. So it was called Gucci Circolo. There are many exciting initiatives coming up at this unique multi-sensorial place. Browse a bespoke bookstore curated by London's cult librarians IDEA, featuring a collection of some of the rarest fashion, art and photography books. Discover a listening lounge, download a playlist compiled to mark the house's centenary, and take a break in the Gucci Cafe, which will host London's creative communities. It was very special. You could speak to the sales associate and talk about anything that you wanted to try on or look at. I did look at the Gucci belt. They only had it in the 100 centenary limited edition belt, and I actually really want the belt that is the classic Gucci belt that you can get in black and brown, I think. But I really wanted to try it for size, so she brought out various sizes. I looked at some of the purses, scarves. There was a bracelet that I had my eye on. That was a limited edition. It was just lovely to see the collection in full. When I attended, it was the last day they had that particular collection, because what they were going to do is send that off, and I think they said that from today they would be closing and then it would be a brand new collection. I think it was their collection with Balenciaga, so they will be showing that collection moving on. But they also said that you could also order things and collect it from that store, because I don't have a local Gucci store to me other than in central London. So they said that was available for you to do as well. We weren't sure whether that was all that was there. Someone was talking and said, look, I think there's a cafe or something upstairs. I was told there was more. And so we asked the sales associate, and because I'd made an appointment, we were allowed to go upstairs. And upstairs there was an area where you had green space, but also tables where you would get complimentary coffee. And we had gone in the morning, so we hadn't had breakfast yet. So it was lovely to have the tea or coffee and sit there and talk to other people as well that were attending who really enjoyed Gucci. And we met some amazing people there as well. It was such a beautiful way to connect to people. The lounge was fantastic. So at the back there was a lounge, and in the lounge you could listen to various vinyl, and there were playlists that were selected by various artists as well. You could pick from that vinyl and play it. I wish the experience lasted a little bit longer so that you could enjoy the music part of that, but overall, yeah, I really enjoyed the experience. I'd highly recommend, if you get an opportunity to go and you live in London, or you're outside of London, you happen to be in London, to pop over to the store, because it's not every day that Gucci celebrate 100 years, and it is a beautiful experience and something that you would really enjoy. That was my experience, but what I wanted to do now was just show you a few pieces that I have that I haven't spoken about before, and I just wanted to just show you some of the pieces that I have from Gucci that might interest you. I have a key holder from Gucci. So this is the web design that you see on Gucci, and I really love this. This is like one of my favorite things to have, and it's a small SLG. It's got a zip there, it's got a hook here, so you can hook this to a bag or anything you want to, really. So you pull that and then you slide it across, then you slide it into the bag, and then you hit that. It's just such an easy thing to carry around. You know, you can put cards in there, money, coins. There is so much you can fit in here. It's one of those things that you pick up and you think, God, you know what, this is so useful. So I remember picking this up and I remember thinking, I really like this, and I can put this in my handbag. I can put it in other handbags. It doesn't have to go in the same Gucci handbag, and go into other brands as well. Really like this. So this is one of my SLGs. I wanted to show you this one up close. You've got the Gucci logo here and here. This is where you would attach this to a bag wherever you want to. The zip goes here, and then this is the inside where you can put cards, coins. It's just so easy to use and so useful. So this is one of my other favorite Gucci SLGs. I remember purchasing this the same time that I purchased my bag that I've done a review on, and it's actually got the Gucci web stripe going down, and it's got the Gucci logo there, but it's so classic. It's got leather and then it's got the canvas going across, and I just really love it because it's so versatile. So you've got a place for coins here. You've got the place to put your cards just here and here. You also have a space for notes that can go in there. It is a really lovely purse. I have a lot of Gucci purses, but I really like this. It can do everything in one. When I purchased this is the OPHIDIA card case. It was £290. I don't think it's the same price anymore. I was quite lucky. I got the opportunity to get this on discount. It is probably a lot more now because I know there was a price increase. They call it the OPHIDIA card case. So let me show you this in a little bit more detail. I've taken the bits out inside. You've got a place for the coins, which is fantastic. Then you've got a slip there. Then you've got a place for cards there and there, which is fantastic. I know even in here you can put receipts or something in there. You've got the place for notes. Interesting enough, we don't carry a lot of cash now because of the situation with COVID. I mean, it's just great to have the space to put stuff in, to be honest. I just love the Gucci logo going down here. So this is another one from my collection. This is one of my favourite Gucci pieces, and the reason I think it's fantastic is, like I said, we are now in an era where we do not use cash as much, and so this is perfect for putting little cards into each section. I find it one of the most useful things that I use and I pick up. It's one of my favourites actually in terms of usability, in terms of how much wear I get out of it. Let me show you. You've got the quilted Gucci leather, so this whole piece is leather, and then you've got the Gucci logo just there and you've got the compartments on each side, but also the middle section as well. It fits a lot. When I mean a lot, I think I can put like 6 or 7 cards at least in here, or even more. And then I was able to squeeze in some cash in the middle section. So it is a really, really good buy. So this is another one of my favorite Gucci pieces. Gucci went through a phase where nobody really bought Gucci, and I don't know if anyone remembers that. It was, gosh, probably about 10 years ago. I bought a few pieces during that time. One of the pieces I purchased was in the old packaging, which is in this sort of old school Gucci brown packaging. And I bought a purse, first of all. I want to show you the purse. It's really lovely. It's pink, trimmed, and then when you open it up, you've got all the card placements here, and then you've got a place for anything you want here, really, receipts or whatever you like. And then you've got a compartment here and here. Amazing, just like that. And then you can close it like that, and then here places for coins or whatever you feel. This was one of the pieces that I purchased, and as you notice, it's got the pink trim, and they don't do this anymore. And so I almost feel like I want to keep this as a collector's item for myself now, because there are things that you really need to keep because they can be quite valuable, but also I think it just has a lot of memories for me. And initially I was thinking about selling this, but I'm not going to now, because we need to preserve stuff like this in the sense that they won't make these again, and also the price increases just keep going up and up. This is another one of my SLGs, and it is one of my other Gucci wallets. So I just thought I'd show you a bit closely. So as I said, you open it up, you can see that you can put stuff in there. Then you've got this bit here, open it up. Then you've got the cards that can go in here. You've got the 2 slots here, and then you've got another slot which opens up here and here. So there's a lot of space for anything you like, really. That is my other SLG. Finally, I just wanted to talk to you about the main piece that I haven't actually shown anyone yet. This is a bag that I picked up around the time that Gucci wasn't very popular. I actually wish I got this in the green and red, but green and red has come back again. I actually think now this one looks more interesting because green and red is available everywhere. First of all, I wanted to show you the bag that holds it in. So this is the Gucci old school bag that they used to give out. This is what I wanted to show you. This is what I picked up almost 10 years ago. I'm going to show you in a bit more detail, so I'm going to take it out of the pouch for you. But can you see the luggage? This is almost like a bag I would use if I was going to go away and I wanted a bag that I can put a lot in. So maybe I'm traveling abroad and I wanted to carry a lot of stuff. What's wonderful is it is very similar to the Louis Vuitton bandolier that you get with the 2 D-rings on each side. You'll see why, because there is a strap in here as well. What I loved about this and why I purchased this is because I'm a massive fan of pink, and this is the stripe, but it's the stripe with pink and brown, and it is beautiful. When I store my bags, I like to stuff them. So there's a little trick that my mum taught me, and that is if you stuff your bags, the shape will remain and you have a consistently really nice shape. I've taken everything out, so now the bag is quite light compared to what it was before. I wanted to show you the strap. So you get a long strap here, and this is the strap. What you can do is attach them on both sides, make the strap longer and shorter, because you have a couple of holes here. You just pull it and then make it as long or as short as you want. I'm going to take it into its lowest one it will go, make it as short as it will go. This one is canvas inside, but when you look at the previous videos I've done on Gucci handbags, the inside now is very, very special. There's satin material or different coloured material. This is quite old school in terms of how it looks inside. You've got 2 compartments, so you can put things in here. Interesting enough, there's a little patch here. I'm not sure why. Maybe to show that's what the material is made from. I'm not sure. You have 2 sort of holders inside the bag, so you can put your phone in or anything that is quite big. So there's 2 pockets, and then you've got an internal pocket just there with a zip, which is fantastic. And the bag is pretty substantial. So I would say this is more of a bag to use if you had a lot of things, you were going out and you wanted to carry something. It's a really lovely bag in that respect. Very, very spacious. My God, you can fit so much in here. It's a really good sort of travel size bag. It reminds me of the Louis Vuitton luggage bags that you get, and you know, you can get them slightly bigger, but this is really, really good for traveling. You've got the Gucci Made in Italy sign just there with the leather trim. This part is canvas and then you've got leather trim here going all the way around, and yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. And you not only that, you get also the studs at the bottom, so that stops the bag from getting dirty or damaged, which is beautiful as well. And then on the corner you've got the zip, and then it says Gucci on the side, and it's just a really, really pretty bag. So let me show you that. Red and the brown stripe going down. You can see how big the bag is inside. I'm going to put the hooks on so you can see how it looks like when I am holding it. You can hold the bag like that, which is how a lot of people hold their bags. This is how it looks with the strap and with the bag. So it's on my hip almost. I mean, I'm even tempted, I could get another hole put in just to make it a bit higher, but to be honest, I think this bag looks better when you carry it on your arm, to be honest, like that. But because it's quite heavy, it's good to have the option of the strap. So that's how it looks, and I'm sure you'd agree with me, it is a stunning, stunning bag. So I thought it would be fun to show you the rest of my Gucci SLG and handbag collection. You might have seen from previous videos, I do have the Marmont and the mini Marmont, which is a much smaller one. And I have the velvet Marmont as well, which is very, very special. And then I have the one that's the OPHIDIA bag, which is like the half moon one, which as you probably saw from the photographs, I took that to the event. I really, really hope that this was fun for you today. I don't tend to do bag videos anymore and I really miss doing them. So I will be doing more of these because I do have a big handbag collection that I've only just touched the surface in showing you. So I really, really hope that we could do more handbag videos together. Please let me know your comments in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.